Hi there, everyone. This is another daily driver project update. Um, so a little bit has changed since last time you saw it. Um, it has Swift Spec R springs on it. It's lowered it, I'd say about an inch. You can see there's about probably 2 inches or so of gap in the front here. I can get 3 fingers back here and two in the rear. You can see that. I like that personally because I don't want to be bottoming it out. I bought a carbon fiber front lip that's being made, and you can see there's still a lot of room there, and that's why I like this height, because I don't want to get too low and start scraping on stuff. So I'm gonna take it on curbs and things like that. Like I said, I still drive this thing a lot. Although I did buy a daily driver. With these springs, it changes the ride a lot. I also have a sway bar in the rear, a 32 millimeter sway bar in the rear by Cobb. So I live in Toledo, area, and the roads there are the worst I have ever seen. And so I bought that. It's an 03 350Z. It's got an exhaust on it that came with the car. Nothing too crazy on it. I did go a little crazy with the black plasti diff because I was bored a couple days. So anyway, so with this car, I'm at 2,500 miles on it. I'm going to be putting the last 500 miles for the break-in within the next week. Then I'll change the oil, and then it'll be broken in, and I can start finally hitting above 5,000 RPM, because that's what the limit is for the break-in period. And since I want to keep this car for a long time, I don't want to really ride it too hard. So as of right now, it has the Swift Spec R springs, the Cobb rear sway bar, the SF intake, the access port, and it has a catback exhaust. People wondering, the catback is louder, especially when you're outside the car. Inside, you can't tell a difference until you're about maybe in the 4,000 RPM range, 3,500 RPM range. Then it really starts screaming, but you really can't hear it, which is, I mean, with the windows up at least. But it's definitely, there is a big difference between stock. Before you couldn't even hear it, now you can at least hear it a little bit. But I also have these Vortex generators, which I really like. They match the paint really well. They look good in the car. Everyone, they notice them, but they thought the car came with it, which is what I like, because I want this car to appear stock, but yet is modified. Like I said, I don't want to stand out like it has a body kit on it or anything like that. I want it to look clean, which is my goal. Clean, but I want people to still be able to turn their heads and, look at it and notice it. So, coming up in 500 miles is a couple things. One is I'm going to go from a stage 1 tune to a stage 2 tune, which means I ordered a downpipe and a test pipe. I didn't go with the head pipe because I don't want to get that much into it, and like I said, I'm running Cobb everything, so I figured I'll stay with it. I don't want to go above 350 horsepower, because like I said, I drive this car a lot. I don't drive to Toledo like I do that car, but I still drive this car quite a bit around town, and I don't want to get out of that reliability stage, because I've had cars that have been tuned and they, yeah, it's not a lot of issues, but it's just a car that I want. Every time I start it up, I want it to fire, and I don't want to ever have to worry about a check engine light or things like that. Besides that, I have a lot of stuff coming in the springtime. I have Option Lab S401s, 18 by 9.5 inside, waiting for the summer. And I have Michelin Pilot Super Sports 265, 35, 18, waiting also for the summer. You can see there's tons of snow, and I don't feel like crashing this car. These tires suck as it is in the rain. Wet, they're okay, but in the rain they are atrocious. They are the worst tires I've ever taken out in the cold, by far. And I know that, but that's also why I don't drive this car that much in the winter. So I figured I would give you guys a quick startup video of the sound of it right now, so that way when I do the turbo back exhaust, you'll be able to hear it. So let me unlock the car. I think you'll see here. Oh, it's already unlocked. Sometimes this thing locks itself automatically, which really makes me mad. But so here's an interior shot. You can see the mileage right there. My access port. So I'll turn the car on. No lights, except for the seatbelt, just the way I like it. Turn off the radio here. So there's my access port. I have as many gauges as I can because I've been really watching it. Sometimes I take off the knock counter. I don't really like. I mean, the only time it ever knocks is when I'm in a high gear and I give it a little bit of gas, and it reads knock, but it's not true. You know, high pressure knock. It's, you know, very low pressures. So I don't really care to watch it. So this is what it sounds like stock, or with the this sounds with the Cobb oval catback exhaust. I apologize for being really dirty, but it's winter. So thank you guys for all the views. I hope you guys continue to enjoy these and keep watching. Everyone have a great day. Thanks, guys.